Hello there and welcome to my second channel and Q&A video. I'm sick yet, as you can hear in my voice probably, but I hope it won't disturb you too much. I have also my tea here. I hope it will help me. Also, I'm sorry for my future mistakes I will definitely make in this video. I'm sorry for my English, and it's a little bit windy today. I hope it won't disturb you. Anyway, let's start. Where do your ideas for your videos come from most? Requests or things you had thought of? It's a really strange thing because, of course, some videos are requested, but most of them come from my inspiration, and the very interesting thing that I can't control it. I mean, sometimes as many bloggers are tired from ASMR. Yes, sometimes I get tired from ASMR and I want to rest from it just for a while, not for long, because I always know I will come back to it soon. And even then I decided to rest of it and don't think about ASMR. The ideas come to my mind. It happens in dreams. It happens then I'm watching movies, then I'm watching music videos, listening to music, reading something, walking in the park, and the main thing, but I can't stop this process. The ideas come to my mind endlessly. And I know that many bloggers have a fear that one day they will lose their inspiration and they lost their ideas. And fortunately or unfortunately, I don't have this fear because I have so many ideas and I have so big list of them. Now I think it's about 100 ideas I would like to realize on my channel in the future. And they come to me every day, really every day, and I can't stop it. And we will start with questions from my Patreon. I know that there are so many questions on my Patreon, on my Instagram, on my Facebook group, in my Facebook group. Thank you so much for all your questions. I will try to answer to all of them except inappropriate on my opinion and except questions I don't understand. Some of them are really complicated, so it's hard to understand what author meant. So sometimes I prefer just don't answer because it can be maybe offending for people. Anyway, let's start. Have you thought about teaching Russian to English speakers? I think it's kinda boring. I don't know. I think it's boring to teach someone, and it's boring to study something on YouTube, especially on ASMR channels. So I don't think so. When I'm going to visit Australia for holidays, I really want, because it's really a neat country and it has a lot of memes on internet about it. But I don't know, it's so far away. So, no nudes? What do you think? So, well, what are your measurements? It's a secret. Other than ASMR, what helps you relax? You know, lately I've been very stressed and I didn't want to watch ASMR, and I started to watch videos with animals, and I found really cute channel with one adorable cat. I will put this link in the description. Maybe you would like to watch it too. it was kinda ASMR-ish for me. So I started to watch videos with animals. Also, I like to watch music videos. I like to listen to interesting interviews of interesting persons. I like to watch movies, but it's hard. It's always too hard to pick one. I don't know, there are many things what help me to relax. Hot bath, for example, massage, body massage, face massage, and of course ASMR, because I'm really big fan of ASMR videos. I would like to hear videos with soft speaking voice than with whispering. I personally prefer videos with soft speaking voice, and actually I started to feel tingles from this kind of videos. And I love whisper as well, and also I love the combination of soft speaking and whispering. But I know that many people prefer whispering. Anyway, I love soft speaking videos, and maybe I will make a couple of them in the future. How do you deal with gross, demeaning or harassing comments from others on your videos? Do you just ignore them, or does it affect you negatively? It's hard to say, and I think that every blogger reacts to he or her mood, and for me it's, yes, it depends of my mood. Sometimes I really don't care, sometimes I care. How do I deal? Sometimes I share my thoughts with you about it. Sometimes I share it with my friends and close people. Sometimes I just try to talk to myself about it and to tell myself that this is a part of life of public person. Anyway, you can meet it everywhere, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and hate is around us, really. And it's really sad. It's really sad for me, because I like to share love and to give love and to get love. And one rule I learned from life is that elevator works then you don't expect it. No. One rule I learned from my life means if you spread love, you will get love back. What stereotypes should English-speaking people stop believing about Russians? I think one stereotype, of course, about vodka. For example, I've never drunk vodka in my life. Can you imagine? Yes, not all Russians drink vodka. I think we all stop to believe in it, even Russians ourselves. How have you been feeling lately? Are you stressed or anxious? Yes, lately I'm a little bit stressed because of many reasons. I made a few posts about it on Instagram, I believe, maybe on my stories, and on Instagram I shared with my followers. But this is the part of my life, and this is a part of my life as a creator, because I know that sometimes I feel discouraged and I feel like people don't understand me, and I feel like people don't care me, and sometimes I feel like my own viewers, they don't care about me. And I know that sometimes I have to take a break and think about different things, but also I know that I will always come back. I know that sometimes I'm too emotional about hate, sometimes I'm too emotional about some sensitive topics. I try to be less emotional, but this is the part of my personality, and I know that sometimes it's possible to fight with. So yes, I understand that sometimes I need to take a break, and everything will be good. How far do you think it's possible to push your videos before they cross the line? I don't know what you're thinking about. What are you asking about? Because everybody has their own definitions about any lines. I can tell just my point of view to my videos. I consider my patrons as my friends, so I try to be a friend for you, and I try to make things that friend can do for friend. I don't know how it can cross the line, and I don't know what I expected for, probably. But I think for years of existing of my Patreon, you could understand what kind of content I like to produce, and I just can tell that I try to produce all my videos with love and with care, and I really appreciate the support from my patrons, but I really don't understand that you mean about all this stuff about lines. You always seem almost embarrassed when you issue a more flirty type of video. Why is that? If you try to make me film something you would like to see, don't even try. I don't know, I like to be flirty, as I like to be flirty with my friends sometimes. And I know that some people are too sensitive about my flirty style of my videos. And also I know that some people will always be disappointed that my videos are not sensual enough for their opinion. Also, I know that the audience will always want more and more from you, and there always be people who would say, this is not enough for me, it doesn't worth my $5, try harder, show us more and more and more. So if they think I'm embarrassed to film flirty videos, I don't know, maybe so. I feel comfortable when I film my videos. I'm comfortable with myself. If you want something more, or if it seems to you I don't give you something you're expecting for, sorry. Tell us about your new place. We missed you a bit, but loved the new place. Okay, yes guys, if you didn't know, I moved to another apartment. I explained why in my post on Instagram, but the main reason was it was impossible to film the ASMR videos in my old apartment because of noise. So I decided to change my place, and yes, we are now in my new place, in my new apartment, and I'm very glad of them. Not for 100%, but I can deal with some problems. Anyway, they are beautiful, and now it's more convenient and comfortable for me to film new videos. But of course, they are more expensive than old one, and I should deal with it. But that's okay. I hope everything will be okay. There are plans for another Valeriya Pelagic collaborations. We don't know, guys. We don't know. If they decide to make a collaboration, I think you will be first. We will learn about it. We will make a post on Instagram or something, common picture. Anyway, now it's really hard, but you know, everything, life is changeable. Do you use ASMR yourself for relaxation purpose or to sleep? I do. I'm a really big fan of ASMR. I'm really obsessed of ASMR, and sometimes I should make breaks from ASMR because I think there is too much ASMR in my life sometimes. But I can tell that I watch or listen to ASMR all the time. Then I work, then I do something. When I walk, I prefer to listen to ASMR than to listen to music, for example. Especially when I work, because music is too distracting for me. And some people, they think I do not understand ASMR, what ASMR is, but I can say that I do understand. I can feel tingles, not all the time, but sometimes I can, and mostly I feel relaxed and sleepy. Then I watch ASMR, and I just like this genre. I like this genre and community. Maybe community doesn't like me, but I love community. Do you think that ASMR and sensuality make for an easy and natural combination? As in, do you think that some types of triggers can be sensual? I think that sensuality is a big part of ASMR, for real. I think that only sensual people can feel and understand ASMR, and everybody has their own definition of sensuality. I don't think that sensuality is a bad thing, and sometimes it goes with sexuality, sometimes it's just in sensuality. I can tell that such moments are sexual, but I feel tingles from them. I think this is sensuality, like little touches on your neck and you feel tingles, or on your head, or something like this. Have you ever felt tingles from your crush, then he or she whispered something into your ear? Isn't it ASMR? But it's still sensual? I don't know, it's a complicated question. And I think that sometimes I can notice that some ASMR artists, they are not sensual. They don't feel that special condition, that intimacy of ASMR. I can tell, in my opinion. But I don't think that sensuality is something bad for ASMR. Maybe some people prefer more natural types of ASMR. But for me, ASMR always associated with personal attention, and this personal attention, I think it's completely sensual thing, and I don't think it's bad. And I think for me it's a perfect combination, because I prefer videos with personal attention. I prefer to listen to role plays for my own relaxation. Role plays with personal attention. Videos with triggers I like to listen when I'm working and I don't want to be distracted to something. But for relaxation, I prefer to listen to personal attention. And personal attention, it's a completely sensual thing for me. What did it feel like to have a man from all the world hot for you? I don't know, it's very strange, and actually I don't believe in it. I know some people find me beautiful and sexy and hot and pretty, but I don't feel this way, and it's hard for me to believe in it, so I don't think about it often. How do you see yourself in reference to last year's Q&A video? Are you happy with your evolution as ASMR artist? What would you improve? Comparing to my last Q&A video, I think I became more calm about issues with YouTube, because I know many creators have such issues now, and I don't feel alone in this way, so I'm more relaxed about it now, and I try not to complain about it. About evolution as ASMR artist, I think that I'm also more relaxed about filming. I'm also more relaxed about producing videos. Also, I think that I tried some new and interesting experiments, and I have a big plans, but it's hard to realize them, because my imagination is endlessly. I can imagine a lot, but it's hard to make it in real life sometimes. But I hope one day I will. What do you think about climate change? I really worry about it. I think that our century, it will be a century of fighting for ecology problems, and I think it's a really big challenge for humanity. We must change something in our world, because if we won't, we all, we and our children simply will die. What would you be interested in acting in films? I don't think I have a talent about it, and it's not so easy to act in movies as it seems. It's a whole school, whole production, and I've never been in such genres, so I don't know, it's hard to say. Okay, let's go to questions on my Instagram. Where is your favorite place to shop for triggers? The most pleasant things about triggers, they shouldn't be expensive. So I prefer such stores like anything for $1 or big supermarkets or different sales. And you always can find something interesting for a small price. If you could make any type of video, what would it be? Of course, I would like to make an ASMR video or maybe music video, because as I told you, I can sing a little bit. I can sing a little bit, but I've never tried to make covers. And one day I would like to make some cover and to make a music video for it. Favorite food? I like a lot, but I think I always come back to Russian food. Will you visit California someday? I hope so. There a video what you always wanted to make but haven't been able to. Yes, a lot of different and absolutely crazy ideas in my mind, but it's hard to realize then you are independent artist and then you are making everything by yourself. Have you seen or touched a monkey? I don't think I touched it, but I feed it, and of course I seen it, and I have some pictures with it. Why don't you do normal ASMR and not sexualize the title? My favorite topic, okay? Because I like to have fun and I like to do what I like to do. I don't know why a lot of ASMR artists are ashamed to be flirty or sexy or sensual. I don't see anything bad in it, and I don't think that it can give a bad view for ASMR to anybody. And I like to compare ASMR with music industry or with movie industry, for example. I think the main problem is that ASMR exists just for 10 years, right? And now it's developing. And if you remember that music and movies, cinematography developed this way. And now you can see a lot of sexualized music videos, but nobody complained about it. And also you can see different types of movies: erotic movies, sensual movies, funny movies, cruel movies. And nobody can say that erotic movies, they ruin cinematography for everybody. Like it gives a bad name to all cinematography, or erotic books give a bad name to all literature. Or sexualized music videos, they give a bad name to music. And try to find not sexualized music video now. There are a few only, I think. All what I want to say that ASMR is developing and there are many different creators, and we have to respect each of them who put efforts to develop their own style of ASMR. I don't think it's the right thing to shame creators for their view of ASMR. I don't think it's the right way to make the same videos from time to time, because if creators don't try something new, the developing of ASMR will stop. And I know that some ASMR artists, they like to blame another ASMR artist in some things. I think they just feel some kind of competition, and some of them just don't like that ASMR is developing in some ways, but it's only their opinion. You can't stop the developing of ASMR, and if you don't like some types of ASMR or ASMR artists, just don't watch them. I don't see that ASMR goes against YouTube guidelines. There are some questions about monetization, but it doesn't mean, but YouTube guidelines and monetization, it's a different things. Yes, because even age restricted videos, they still can exist on YouTube. Demonetized videos, they still can exist on YouTube. Yes, just creator will not be paid for them, but it doesn't mean that videos break any rules. They are just age restricted or not monetized. The videos that break any rules, they are simply must be deleted from YouTube, and YouTube does it very well. The matter is, nobody knows exactly what ASMR is. It's too individual now, and all that wrote on Wikipedia, I don't think it's enough. I don't think it describes ASMR world enough. So I don't think it's the right thing to blame any ASMR artist for their content just because you have your own definition of ASMR, but probably many other people, they have their own definition of ASMR, and everybody has their own truth about it, and there is no reason to blame anybody about it. All what I want to say that ASMR is supposed to spread love in the world, and even sensual, flirty or sexualized ASMR still spreads love in the world. And I think that this word love, this word, it has to be the main word for you. If you worry about ASMR, destiny of ASMR, this word must be the most important word for you. And love, no hate, should lead you. I would like to give an advice to all people who don't accept some things on my channel or on other channels. Simply don't watch that channels. Think positive and get tickles. Are they real? I'm not very proud of my legs. Most people watch your videos for your beauty or for the ASMR part. Some of your fans can have a possibility with you. My relationship with my fans. Just don't pay attention to haters. I'm not like all those silly bloggers. Naked ASMR on dirty ship?